This is your Global Briefing. I'm Dr. Sean Maryland from Burbank, California. Today, we examine a growing contradiction at the heart of American politics. Why do some still believe the United States is winning the Iran war, when the situation on the ground suggests something far more complex? At the center of this narrative is Donald Trump. Peace talks have stalled after Trump canceled planned negotiations, with Iran refusing to engage under pressure and blockades. At the same time, tensions in the Strait of Hormuz remain high, with disruptions to global shipping and energy flows. And politically, pressure is building at home, with declining approval ratings and growing economic concerns linked to the conflict. So why does the perception of winning still exist? First, political messaging. Trump's strategy has relied heavily on projecting strength and control. He has described Iran as decimated and the mission as nearly complete, even as independent data suggests Iran's capabilities, while reduced, remain active and resilient. This creates a powerful narrative for the public. If leadership communicates success consistently, supporters are more likely to believe that success is real, or success that is imminent. Second, party alignment. Many Republican leaders have publicly supported the administration's approach. This reinforces a unified message that the strategy is working, or at least justified. But unity in messaging does not always reflect unity in assessment. Behind the scenes, some voices within the Republican Party are beginning to express concern, particularly about the economic cost, duration, and lack of a clearly defined end state. Third, the complexity of the conflict itself. The idea that the United States can simply dictate terms to Iran assumes a traditional model of power, but this is not a conventional war. Iran retains asymmetric capabilities, missiles, regional alliances, and the ability to disrupt global energy routes. This means the conflict is not about total dominance, it is about leverage, and that leverage is shared. Even after significant strikes, Iran has continued operations and regional responses, demonstrating that it remains a capable actor in the conflict. Fourth, the gap between rhetoric and reality. Trump has, at times, suggested that Iran is ready to negotiate, while Iranian officials have publicly denied meaningful engagement. He has indicated the war could be short, yet it continues with no clear resolution. And most recently, diplomatic progress appeared close before being halted. This inconsistency creates uncertainty, not just for the public, but for allies, markets, and global observers. Now, the broader impact. The conflict is already affecting global energy prices, trade routes, and economic stability. For the United States and Europe, this is not a distant issue. It directly impacts inflation, fuel costs, and long-term economic confidence. And politically, the stakes are rising. Trump is facing increasing scrutiny, not only from Democrats, but also from within segments of his own party. Meanwhile, Democrats are positioning themselves around economic stability and strategic caution, but they still struggle to present a unified alternative narrative. So what are we really seeing? This is not just a war. It is a battle of narratives. One narrative says, the United States is strong, in control, and winning. The other says, the situation is unstable, costly, and far from resolved. And in modern politics, perception often moves faster than reality. The real question is not whether the United States has power. It clearly does. The question is whether that power is being translated into a clear, achievable outcome. Because without clarity, even strength can become uncertainty. Stay informed, because understanding the world is power. From the beginning of the conflict, Trump has projected confidence, stating that operations are ahead of schedule and that Iran is being decisively weakened. He has repeatedly suggested that victory is close. But recent developments tell a different story. Also, please don't forget to share our videos, like them, and subscribe to the channel, which will motivate us to bring you better and faster news.